Alrighty, this hand is pretty terrible. Uh, we don't have action until turn 4. Was asleep. I think I have to mulligan this. If he's got any kind of aggressive start, we don't have the type of answers to come back from it. Alright, this hand's a lot better. If we draw any type of spell, our Archaeomancer's going to pull mad weight. Alright, got our mana situation under control. So hopefully he has the slow start, and Scroll Thief and Duty Bound can get it done. No such luck. We don't really need our second swamp. And it replaces itself. Yeah. Let's both go to 19. Alright, it's probably white-black exalted. Our Scroll Thief's not going to be doing much. I'm going to play Void Stalker. Well, let's see if he wants to trade his servant off. Very doubtful. If he's got another exalted creature next turn, that hoses us pretty good. But trading Voidstalker for a servant actually isn't too bad in this matchup. All his cards work together, so killing off one. Alright, now we're going to be taking 5. And we're going to be using the Voidstalker ability. So we're going to basically time walk both of us. Except he's going to play a creature and we fall further behind. Or we can play... It's going to be a 5-3. Maybe a 6-4. Do we just go 2 for 1? Trade off a Windrake and a Voidstalker? Or we could keep Duty Bound deck, but it's got Pro. Yeah, let's just play Windrake. Maybe trade off two of ours to kill one, which isn't a good strategy. Neither's attacking here. Salta is just a pit, so he's probably got a trick. But we're gonna give 2 guys to kill this. Not the sweetest play I've ever made. I'm sure he just has another servant. He's slow rolling this. So Cower and Fear is going to be a great sideboard card to bring in. Ring, a perpetual issue of our deck. With no Voidstalker in sight. So we'll take a bunch. And he has Vigilance, so it looks like we'll play Watercourser here. On our slow road to losing this game. Perhaps the double lock was the worst move I ever made. Alright, so he's got everything. I think we just play Spectre, and we're going to take another hit. But this lets us get a little damage in. We have been deaded. So let's see if we get a hit. Another murder. Well, that really takes the wind out of my sails. So by the looks of it, he didn't have a whole lot of creatures, so blocking with the Void Stalker was awful. But maybe if we didn't block, he would have just murdered it anyhow. So we need a Cower and Fear in games 2 and 3. I don't want to show him the Archaeomancer. I think it's too sweet. Well, shit. Do we see it too soon? He would have attacked in here. Would have chumped. Attacked in. Stuff that would have shut him down. Attack here. We block one of these. Go to 1. Lunicon then kills this. Fuck. Depending on his hand, we could have won this game. Why did I seed? That's bad. Alright, so Cower and Fear, Public Execution, Negate, Scroll Thief. I'm going to be regretting that one for a while. Take out the Fairy Invaders. Take out the Essence Scatter. Guess Unsummons doesn't do a whole lot. Sleep does the same effect. And take out Watercourser. Keep the Scroll Thieves. Alrighty. Oh. Yes, let's play first. Terrible hand. We will mull. Oh, we got Cower and Fear. That ought to do something. And we have Archaeomancer to get it back. That could be enough. I really... it's gonna bother me so much that I see the game 1. I rarely see it until they actually kill me, too. I don't know. He took the hope away from me. Alright, bit of an issue. Gonna need that swamp. We have a very nice spell-heavy hand. Nothing to do with it. I gotta get game 1 out of my head. If he had any form of removal for the duty-bound dead, which was unlikely since he played 2 murders. That's pretty sweet looking. So what do we want to do here? Could just Essence Drain the bat. I think that's fine. Give us a little more life back. And I want to play a few X1s before I Cower in Fear. If he has a Mark of the Vampire and slams on Night of Glory, that pretty much locks up the game for him with our current hand. So hopefully he plays a Servant here. That's a little shitty. So it looks like I'll just sit on the Cower in Fear this turn in hopes that he plays another X1. So we'll take 3. Maybe get a Public Execution off the top. And by Public Execution, I mean land. Alright, that card's pretty good. Yeah, we'll just wait to publicly execute it. Removal aplenty. Scroll Thief? We're gonna play our Chaomancer. So we're gonna take 3 damage. Scroll Thief probably gets us back in the game. Simian Inspector. I'd like to see his hand. I think we gotta keep the Scroll Thief. Could be wrong. Our Chaomancer for Essence Scatter or Drain. Keep the Mountain in our hand in case he's got another discard spell. Can take a little damage here. I should have run the Swamp out and play Scroll Thief. Make him have it. Would give us a better board. But it looks like we're going to lose this game. And forever lament our game 1 early concession decision. Here's a Stuffy Doll. Sadly, he's got the Benediction this game. And we gotta kill this bird. So we go to 1. We have no out to the Benediction. This is just a disaster. bad Voidwalker decisions, bad concession decisions. Another flyer. Sleep. Could have had a Scroll Thief in play this whole time. Which would have made this play that much more awesome. He's got a pretty good deck. No. Oh, he does block. Little too late. Just a tad. I'll decede. He's got a flyer. Well, there's my poor play of round 2. Hopefully I'll tighten things up for round 3.